Guess what? I'm John Finn, and I have another unboxing and review for you! I got so lucky at Target this week, I found 2 AEW Unrivaled Series 4 figures. I just did an unboxing and review of the Kenny Omega, and if you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's alright, it's a good figure. The unboxing review itself is okay, but the figure is fantastic. But let's take a look at this Cody Rhodes Thronebreaker figure. Very excited about this because I have a Cody Rhodes figure, but it's from that very first series of AEW figures, so it has that really sickly skin tone to it. And even though I have used it in the comics, I've been really hesitant to use it again just because it looks so rough. But this bad boy's going to fix all that. Cody Rhodes is going to be back in the comic fed soon. Let's rip this bad boy open and see what we got. Okay, same as always, he's got the front little shell cover. We're just going to pop that off, toss it. Now this one doesn't come with any extra hand sculpts. It does come with an extra head sculpt, which I like a lot more, I think, than extra hands. Let's see if I can pop this bad boy out. Alright, let's take a look. Pretty dang good likeness of Cody Rhodes. I'm pretty happy with that. This guy's probably going to be a big player eventually in the comic fed. But let's pop out Cody. He is not tied in any way. So he pops right out. I got that weird net texture there still. We'll get rid of that. Ooh, landed behind the camera. Okay, now Cody does have plastic on his elbows and around his waist. That's because he's wearing the shirt. And as we know from the Jake Hager shirt, that's not always the best idea to put the shirt on the figure in the package because there's going to be a lot of bleed from the dye in the shirts, which permanently tattoos the figures. God, can I get this thing off? Just pull his hand out. There we go. And we'll just pop his hand back on. Dang. There we go. Okay, we'll get him off this left arm here. I think I can actually see the tape edge here. Nope. So we'll just slide it down. Jeez. There we go. Don't do that, kids. That's bad for you. I'm gonna pop this hand off because it's just not worth it. Got the plastic off. Pop the fist back on here, the hand. Not as stiff as the other one. Now we are going to take off the shirt. Velcro in the back. It is a fabric shirt, which is fantabulous. We're going to toss this to the side from now, the Thronebreaker shirt. Let's take a good look at it. So you can see it. It's got that image of that kind of infamous image of him from the first ever AEW show where he breaks the throne that symbolizes Triple H and all that. See if we can get this plastic off of his waist here. I would really rather them just pack the shirts and things separately than wrapping their figures in this plastic because this stuff is frustrating. Oh, it's also underneath his weight belt here. That's an interesting choice. So we'll have to take off the weight belt to get off the rest of this plastic. Yeah, there's 2 layers. So there's the first layer that was over the weight belt, and then we've got the layer that was under the weight belt. Lord. That tape doesn't want to rip. Dang. Alright, let me see if I can... There we go, got it off. Got him cleaned up. I don't see any paint marks on him. Help if his elbow is bent the right way. So it looks pretty good. I'm not seeing any bleed through from this one like there was on the Hager. Maybe a little bit right here. You can barely see it in the video. But there's a little bit of a line right there. Dang. Like right here. There we go. You can see a light line right there that looks like it might be transferred from the shirt, but everything else looks pretty good. I don't see any other outstanding marks on him. He does have the weird little bumps on the back of his triceps, like or on his triceps, I should say, like Kenny Omega. So that just looks like it's something with the manufacturing process. You can read the tattoo, the Dream tattoo, really easily. It looks good. No other tattoos on him, which is interesting. I guess this was made from before he got the other ones. He does have more, right? I thought so. Belts look cool. It's got the Elite logo on there. I like that a lot. Really great detail. You can actually read what it says on the boots if you can get close enough and have good enough eyes, which I don't. So tights look great. Great paint details. Skin tone. Oh my god, the skin tone looks so much better. Head. Ooh, that head's really loose. Like, it's got pretty good back and forth, but it's loose. It's very loose, actually. Shoulders, great. Clicky. Double jointed elbows are fine. Wrists are good. Ooh, wrists are okay. This left wrist is stiff, though. Doesn't want. There it goes. Didn't want to bend it first, but now it's good once you break it free. Legs, knees are fine. Yeah, legs are good. Knees are good. Feet. You got the rotation here on the boots. On the feet themselves, you've got the kind of pseudo ball joint that can kind of work itself around, so that's good. The details on the boots themselves, like the straps and things, look pretty cool. I dig that. Let's see how easy it is to change out the head on him. So we're just going to grab him by the chin, pop it off. Good little ball joint there. I have a feeling this is going to be pretty easy. Well, I thought it was. There we go. Alright, so we got the other head on. This one seems to fit a little bit tighter, so the head doesn't wobble nearly as much as it did before. I like that. Torso, same range of motion as the normal AEW Jazwares figure. I like it. Still got the rubbery stomach. Don't like that. Can he do the splits? Yep, he can do the splits just fine. Great figure. This is a really solid figure. Not only does it have great detail, but it comes with 2 head sculpts and this really sweet shirt. I can use this both as for him to wear, or I could put it on another figure to put him in my pseudo audience for the Comic Fed. So I'm always very, very happy to get cloth shirts of any kind. Let's throw it back on him real quick so we can take one last look at him. Beautiful. That's a great figure. It's a great looking figure. Good silk screen there on the shirt itself. I like this. Cody's going to be a bigger part of the Comic Fed now for sure. He's going to defend that hardcore title that I put on him when he beat the Big Boss Man. Let's put his weight belt back on him real quick, if we can. Might not fit over the... Sure, yeah, it does. Okay. Yeah, fits just fine. So I got a second weight belt. Cool. Let's set him up, do the one hand stand test. Kenny Omega stood up just fine, as you can see him there, doing his point delonte thing, and Cody stands just fine. That's just great. These Jazwares figures really are coming along, and they've really improved since they came out last year, and I'm really happy with where the line's going, some of the things that they're planning. Hopefully we're going to see more and more non-wrestling talents. Like, I'd like to see an independent release of the Aubrey Edwards figure. I get more of the referees and announcers. I'd like to see a JR figure. Oh my god, I would love a JR figure. But we'll have to see where things go after this. But I hope you enjoyed the review, the unboxing. I hope you're collecting the way you like to collect, whether that's keeping your figures mock, whether that's opening them up to display them or play with them. Whatever it is that you like to do with the figures, do it, because that's the right way to do it, and don't let anybody ever tell you differently. Till next time, I'm John Finn, and I'm out.